right, folks, welcome back to I Am Setsuna. I am Poop Face.
And I am Legend.
Oh, really? Okay. What about is the dog? Do you have the dog with you? Is that?
Oh.
Now I'm sad.
No, he had to kill the dog.
A dog got killed.
No.
Call Brian Salisbury immediately so he can stop watching this movie.
Is Brian Salisbury very like anti animals getting killed? And
oh man, I can tell you haven't hung around with Brian Salisbury that much. Like he will. A movie has to be really, really good if they pull that thing where they kill the dog. He will just straight up turn it off and be like, "Nope, fuck you."
There's a database of movies where they kill the dog.
Oh, sure. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is.
The dog dies or something like that.
Thedogdies.com.
You know what I don't like?
What's that?
In like ancient battle movies, or I guess even more recent or whatever, where they're on horseback and the horse gets stabbed clean through.
Yeah.
Or like the horse gets killed.
Yeah.
And it's like, the horse never signed up for this. The horse is on the last copter out of Nam.
What you said, the horse is like Willem Dafoe at the end of Platoon? Like,
wait for me! Have you heard of this? There's a manga that it's about the Vietnam War, and each side or each country is represented by a different animal.
yes, it's called. It's like something that poop in the title.
Apocalypse Meow or something like that. I swear to God,
it's called like cat shit 01 or something like that. It literally has the word poop in the title. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what it's called. Somebody will point it out in the comments. But yeah, I know what it is you're talking about.
I think the American title is Apocalypse Meow, though.
Apocalypse Meow.
Because the Vietnamese are cats.
How could you not? How could you not have Apocalypse Meow? So we, by the way, folks, we went ahead and we had to go back through the dumb forest to get up to the dumb thing.
I thought that the penguin's name was Preggy.
Preggy the penguin.
That penguin is pregnant.
They're all pregnant. They're all just guy penguins trying to keep the egg between their feet from rolling out of the way while they bite you with their fucking shark teeth.
Hey kids, you know what happens when the egg dies?
What's that?
The dad penguin eats it.
Nature, man.
Nature.
Yep.
Sucks.
Yep. All right, so we are, for those of you who are interested in the story here, Poop Face trusts you for some reason because you didn't kill her and like wants you on her like sacrifice.
I trust everybody who doesn't kill me.
Yeah, when they come up and stick a sword in your face and say, "I'm going to murder you." So she wanted us to go up to the shrine and help her say goodbye, and now we're going to go talk to the village elder and be like, all right, I'm ready to go with this lady that I was going to kill.
Cozy little place.
Yeah, it looks like a nice house.
I mean, okay.
It's a studio, but
I was
you know.
I was poop facing on this game in part 1. But let me say some nice things.
Okay.
1, I think it's very cute.
Yeah. You know what I kind of wish? I kind of wish that it came out in the wintertime. I feel like if it was real cold outside, that I would like to just sit inside with a mug of hot cider and play this.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
But it's fucking 105 degrees outside here in Austin, Texas.
It's literally lava. The streets are made of lava here in Austin. So Poop Face here is just saying goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
And this is the crazy
goodbye
one.
To everybody?
This is the crazy one. She's getting ready to go off to be sacrificed to keep the monsters at bay in the world, and this guy is like, I had a big crush on you, by the way. I mean, I guess that would never...
And then he goes, why do bitches always have to get killed?
That's right. All the bitches I like, they go off and get sacrificed. God! This is why I'm single.
Okay, so I think it's cute.
Yeah, okay.
I think the colors are nice.
Okay.
I'm liking the piano, the single piano. It's different.
Yeah.
And it's very pleasant. It reminds me of a Miyazaki movie.
It reminds me an awful lot of like Final Fantasy 6 or 3 in the U.S. With all the kind of snowy village. It doesn't have as much like steampunk gears or anything like that. But
put a gear on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Throw a giant mech in there somewhere.
I feel like
thank you, Dad.
That's her dad.
Yeah, they both have red hair. It's the law of JRPGs, right?
But Eden also Endear also, whatever the fuck his name is, has red hair.
Right. But I don't know if that's his hair or if that's just a big that's like
Sock.
a feather in his cap or a sock that he pinned to the top of it.
It's a cat hanging off of his head.
He filled a squirrel tail with helium and then just stapled it to the top of his hat. Hey, thanks, 5K. Woo.
The squirrel dies in the movie.
Oh,
that
no.
should be a database. It's like one movie.
Not the squirrel. Yeah, that's a subsection of the dogdies.com where it's
Yeah.
like, and in this one, the squirrel dies.
Dun, 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 dun,
All right.
dun, dun.
I thought you said you liked the piano music.
I do. I'm singing.
Okay.
I do not like my singing, Jeff.
No, your singing is wonderful, Sarah. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful.
I've been told I have a lovely singing voice.
Oh, yeah? What's your go-to karaoke? Do you karaoke? Do you even karaoke, bro?
I haven't karaokeed in a long time, but I used to do it in Japan all the fucking time.
Have you been to Karaoke Apocalypse?
I attended. I did not participate.
Oh, yeah?
No.
What would be?
It was late and I was high.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, man, that's all you had to say.
And I was worried I would get up on stage and just be like, hey, you guys.
I can't sing. I don't even know where I am.
I was gonna do an Eminem song. I don't even know any Eminem
Well, what is your go-to karaoke? What is your?
Wow.
If you had to pick one, no, we're talking America here.
In America?
Yeah.
See,
God damn it, Eterna.
I like singing Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar.
Okay. I can anytime that I hear that song, all I could think of is that Seinfeld episode where George Steinbrenner has it stuck in his head and he's walking around going, "Well, I'll take damn it, where's Costanza? I don't know the rest of the words of that song."
Oh, that was before the internet and you could look it up.
Yeah.
I think of it because it was the season 9 opener of Supernatural.
I knew it was going to be Supernatural at the end of that sentence. I
Because
haven't.
you're like, what else has 150 seasons?
That's right. Yeah, it probably wasn't season 9 of Cheers that had Heartbreaker as the
Oh,
opening.
I'm sorry. No, it was season 10. I was wrong.
Oh, snap.
Forgive me.
Let's go out on the deck.
Donga, donga, donga. Wing. Ooh, what do you get on a boat?
Well, we're taking the boat to the city to go to the sacrifice place
Look
so
at
they
the
can kill
crab.
Poop Face.
Look at the crab.
Yeah, we're going to kill the crap out of that crab.
And then we're going to have crab legs later.
Mm,
Do you are you more of a crab or a lobster person?
I'll take whatever. I love seafood. I'll take whatever
Do
seafood
you like this
got.
seafood?
Ah, damn it, I walked right into it. Literally. No, figuratively. No,
We're just full of the like grade school jokes today. Poop face, seafood,
her name is Poop Face.
poop face. Doo-doo face.
All right, level 4.
Yeah.
I got a yellow pine root and a
You got
light
a
brown.
light-
Oh, don't kid. The light brown. It's not actually light brown. Don't take the light brown gem. Oh no! It's the Return of the Penguins.
The preggies.
The preggy penguins. The
Preggy.
All right. Charge.
I love crab. I like lobster, but
Yeah.
I think I would pick crab over lobster.
Have you had? There's a place actually. You live not ridiculously far from here, right?
No.
There's a place that's.
I live right next door. Don't you know?
Oh shit! Has that been? Then why don't you record more? No, I just. There's actually.
I just listen against the wall, and I'm like, John's
What are you-
really good.
You're
Jeff's
across
on.
the street with like the FBI, like the
Yeah.
camera and the big parabolic microphone and whatever. Like, oh man, that joke was racist.
Unknown bone.
Unknown-
Oh, I know that
You
bone.
don't ever want to.
I know that
Oh
bone.
man, you don't want to go. You don't want to truck with no unknown bones.
What were you saying? Crab place? Crab Shack?
No, there's a place up in North Austin that is that has like lobster rolls. That's like pretty incredible. It's kind of expensive.
Well, yeah.
But it's up in Wells Branch, and it's called Garbo's, and they make they used to be a food truck that then they went ahead and they got a storefront. I've been up there a couple times. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a good for my birthday, I'm going to spend way too much on this one meal kind of place to go.
Yaza.
What does that mean?
Yazo. I guess it's Yaro. Let's do it. But I actually don't know. what that would mean.
That was another thing that was pissing me off in that Tokyo Mirage Sessions game that I was playing was that since all of the dialogue was in Japanese, and during these parts they had the subtitles on, right? But while they're fighting, I swear to God, they are just jabbering and saying stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what any of this means.
They're giving the weather report.
I don't know what they're talking to each other. They're saying stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak this.
They're saying the level 1 Japanese textbook.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like saying, my name is, and I am a student.
Oh, okay. Like, Donde está la biblioteca?
Yes.
That one. Well, I don't know why anybody needs to know where the biblioteca is. El Baño. El Baño is much more important than La Biblioteca. How many times when you're in a foreign country are you like, oh, man, we have got to get to a library right now?
So I went to Montreal, as I've mentioned, and I don't speak French.
Okay.
But I know a few words in French.
'Kay.
And, like, I downloaded this app called Duolingo, which is actually pretty fun.
Duolingo?
Duolingo? Yeah. And it's for, like, learning a language if you're going to travel or whatever. But, like, the first couple hours of lessons teaches you, like, the word for monkey. And I'm like,
when am I going
to need this in French? Where am I going? Like, maybe, I guess, to Belize or something? They might have monkeys there. I don't know.
Like, you probably need to know the word for, like, I don't know, sex club or
El Sexo Club.
A burger joint.
Le Club de Sex. That's like
that was
in
poop
French.
Faces. God damn it.
In French, it's basically like you just say it in English, but you add le and you add de.
You have to say it really loud too, right? Where is La McDonald's?
Well, the thing was, when I was there, people would start talking to me in French, and I would stare at them blankly, and then they would immediately talk to me in English, and I'd be like, thank you.
Yes.
But then I would feel bad.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, well, they actually would assume that I'm a stupid English Canadian.
Sure.
But I'm like, no, I'm just a stupid American.
Well, that's, I mean, hey, at least they thought you were Canadian. That's nice.
No, they don't like English Canadians.
Oh, okay.
Because the English Canadians want them to speak English. And I'm like, no, I'm just American.
Goddamn English Canadians always trying to
make them speak English.
Make a person talk in the Queen's English.
They still have a queen.
Yeah?
Her name is Shania Twain.
Queen Shania.
Speaking of Canada, Degrassi's coming back.
Is Shania Twain Canadian?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Shania Twain. That's it.
And that's it. She's the only one. Everybody else not Canadian. Shania Twain Canadian.
You know what? I like when I watch a TV show or a movie or whatever.
Body slam.
Usually a TV show.
Okay.
I like to look up the actors and if they're Jewish. Like, that's the first thing I look for, if they're Jewish, because that concerns me.
Jewopedia or something like that?
Well, actually, there is a website that
Judapedia?
That's like, are they Jewish or something like that? Because
it's called, is it Jewish.com?
I think it's like called Are They Jewish?
Are they Jewish?
Yeah.
You just type in, okay.
Like, you type in a celebrity's name and it says like, yes, they are, or like, no, they're not.
Oh, no.
So, like, you could type in Natalie Portman, for example, and be like, yes, she's Jewish, and her name's like Shmuel Schmeglin or something.
Natalie Shmuel Schmeglin?
It's like Natalia Shmuel Schmegelman or something like that. But I mean, if you're a Jewish person, like, comment, and subscribe. First of all, second of all, please confirm that you look up if people are Jewish all the time.
That you're not the only one?
Yeah.
I just want to know that somebody else is doing this.
Like whenever I'm watching a show and not a single person in the cast is Jewish, I feel very uncomfortable and I can't watch the show anymore.
Why?
Because it doesn't feel right.
Okay. That's that's how I feel about if there's not at least one person named Jeff on that show, because I have no real ethnicity to speak of. I mean, I'm German and British, and that is basically nothing.
That's as white as fuck.
Yeah, it's just nothing. It's just white.
Yeah.
Super, super white. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm always like, well, okay.
I try to make up for it with my alcoholism, but that's not really a culture so much as it is a habit that probably I should be breaking.
And you should never be very proud of being German.
No?
That's always questionable.
Oh, come on. They've got some good cars, and, there was some good stuff, before that asshole.
Let's forget everything before 1945.
Yes, please. No, let's not. No.
I mean, let's not forget everything, but let's. I'm
not comfortable with where this conversation is veering.
Anyway,
let's talk about poop face some more.
No, I would okay. I forgot where I was going about looking up if people are Jewish.
You're looking up Jewish people on the internet.
Oh,
on whether or not people are Jewish on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I like to do, but I forgot where I was going with that.
I can't help you. That's all you said, so I'm afraid that I don't have more information about poop face. You're safe.
All right, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this this episode of the Dojo because.
To jog your memory?
And then just make a comment in the comments section and be like, okay, this is where I was going with this.
Skype over to me and I'll just record you and then put an appendix to this.
Because this is bothering me. I was definitely going somewhere with this.
It's Natalie Schlemiel Schmazel, and then like and comment and subscribe if you're
Jewish.
If you look up to see if other people are Jewish on the internet.
Yeah, well, all Jews do this.
Okay,
it's not. They made a whole website.
This is actually a real website. This is not a joke that you were making for the show. There's actually a real
But there's also a website that's just celebrities' height and weight. Because
is that the one that had where they did a it was what's that, the mystery box show or whatever, where the person was like, I want to know how tall James, not Vanderbeek, one of the other Jameses. Somebody was.
James Dean.
It was I don't know. It was on this podcast
Jimmy
called
Page.
The Mystery Show, where they were trying to figure out how tall this one celebrity was, and apparently nobody online could get an accurate reading.
Interesting.
So the lady actually got him on the phone, and then talks with him for 25 minutes before she finally asked him.
Was he tall or short, or why was he not?
No, it's God, who's that? He was the Prince of Persia. The Prince of
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. How tall is Jake Gyllenhaal?
I would say he is 5'9".
Okay.
Is that right?
I don't know. I didn't.
God damn it!
It was a really boring episode of a podcast. How tall is Jake Gyllenhaal? Who cares? Who fucking cares?
The next Cracked podcast is just that.
I have stopped listening to that podcast. I tried to listen to a couple of them, and I don't know. I'm not.
How tall is you know who's really tall? I was watching Star Trek First Contract.
First Contract, yeah. The first time that they make contract.
They made a contract to build the Enterprise. It was really boring.
Yeah, it was 2 hours of negotiation. It was really strange. They were just like, I will agree to this part only if the contractors come from
Departing in the First
Space Wyoming. That's where we're looking for contractors.
First Contact.
First Contract, yeah. No, everybody knows what you're talking about.
Star Trek First Contract.
Yeah.
And the guy who plays
This is a bad story, Sarah. Zephyr Cochrane.
Contract.
Yes, Zephyr Contract. The titular contract from Star Trek First Contract.
What's his name who plays Riker?
Right.
Is 6 foot.
Jonathan Frakes.
Jonathan Contract.
Jonathan Contract. Yes, the man who plays.
Is 6'4" or something.
He's a big dude. He's a tall dude.
So he's standing next to the guy who plays Cochrane.
Yeah.
And he's looking up at him.
Yeah.
His head is completely tilted up. That actor, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Rollo Tomasi.
Is that his name?
No, that was the fake name from LA Confidential.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I was going to say that guy is not Italian.
No.
He's Swedish, Scottish or something
Hey, look,
that makes him a fucking Viking. He's 6'8".
Yeah.
That's the guy from Babe as well.
So you know
He's
that
some pig.
I think that people I talked about this before that people look at Penn Jillette and they're just like, oh man, Penn Jillette is a tall guy, right?
Yeah.
But it seems like he's kind of tall and Teller is like really short.
Yeah.
But Teller's like he comes up to like maybe 6 inches below my height. And Penn Jillette is a monster man.
Wait.
He is so tall.
So wait, no, Teller is like 5'5"?
Yeah, something like that. Like
5'4"? It's my height.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say
That's
about
it?
that. And then Penn Jillette is just like a fucking looming tower of terror.
My boyfriend is 6'5".
Good God Almighty.
He is a foot and 1 inch taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
When we walk together, I feel like I'm his child. Like we hold hands and I'm like swinging my arm and skipping and I'm like trying to keep up.
You consider getting one of those like
Baby Bjorn.
front straps? Yeah, there you go. So this is actually kind of interesting. Just briefly.
Neither.
Yeah, this guy is fighting
He's
and
winking.
when we talk to him, okay, so the big sea serpent knocked over our boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we all washed up on the coast of this place.
No, I didn't.
And it seems like there might be an angle where we've actually like gone forward in time or something, or back in time, because this guy's talking about stuff, and it's real vague, and it makes it sound like he talks about the sacrifice that's already happened, and no, come on,
How tall is he?
he's really tall.
He looks tall.
Yeah.
I bet he's Cochrane height.
Cochrane height.
Yeah.
Star Trek First Contract height. Yep. Are you excited for the new Star Trek? Oh, I want to see it so bad. I love Star Trek.
I'm definitely going to see it.
I love me some
like,
Star Trek.
For sure, I'm going to see it. I'm not too keen on the new series. I kind of like my cheesy sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like it when Doctor Who is funny and camp.
Yeah.
I don't like that serious, mean doctor. What's his fucking name? Peter Capaldi? Peter Cushing.
Yeah,
Peter Cushing has been dead for like 40 years.
But Peter Cushing would make an excellent doctor.
He was a doctor in the non-canonical.
Oh, right, in the big
movies.
Yeah.
Which are bad. Where
with the big colorful Daleks.
Yeah, I watched them because they were on riff tracks.
Yep, me too.
Yeah.
For the same
That was
reason.
Peter Cushing.
Yep.
And he was a fine doctor. It was just.
It's just that movie has no earthly idea what the fuck it wants to be.
I read a very confusing sentence the other day, written by Neil Gaiman.
Well, that's not anything new, is it?
No, he's pretty coherent, I think. But like he is, I got a book of Neil Gaiman's like speeches and talks and like forewords and stuff, nonfiction that he's written. And he wrote some foreword to a Doctor Who book, and he said that like two of the guys who played the Doctor are doctors. Two of them were playing doctors, and the rest of them were just pretending to be doctors. And I was like, I don't understand.
What are you talking about? This doesn't make any sense.
And he said that Tom Baker was one of the ones who was pretending to be a doctor. This was before the new series. Oh, he also said...
Oh, you dick.
He also said, it's probably a good thing that I never got my hands on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And he's written 2 episodes of Doctor Who since he wrote that forward, because this was written like 2003.
Which 2 did he write?
He wrote, they weren't that good. Well, okay, no. One of them was, it was the Doctor's wife. No, sorry. The TARDIS became a lady.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
That one was pretty good. Then he wrote another one that guest starred Warwick Davies. And I honestly don't remember what happened in it.
Okay. That's cool, because I don't either. I'm just like, nope.
It was not a very good episode. I'm a fan of Doctor Who and Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
And you'd think that the two would meld very well, but there was, I don't know, like the TARDIS lady one was fine.
Yeah.
But the other one was not good.
It's funny how I started watching the new Doctor Who series right when it first started.
Me too.
And as time went on, and I felt like there was a lot more people coming into it, especially like friends of mine that I tried to turn on to it that took like 2 or 3 years to get on board. That some of the episodes that they really like, I'm just like, really? That one? Because,
like what?
Well, I know that a lot of people like the one, what is it, the one where the Doctor becomes human and he's like teaching at that boarding school or whatever it is.
With the fob watch?
Yeah, I hated that. I thought it was boring as hell. Like, it was, I mean, the ending of it was cool when he goes and he gets all pissy and punishes all the bad guys.
Yeah.
That part was pretty cool, but like so much of that, like,
it's called the family. That was the first, that part 1 was the first David Tennant episode I saw.
Oh, yeah?
Because, like, I watched the Eccleston ones, and then there was like, we're going to have a new Doctor, and I was like, rejected! And I refused to watch it, and then I saw that episode, and I was like,
I'm actually
Tennant's all right.
Curious to know, because I feel like there's a phenomena where whenever you discover Doctor Who for the first time that they regenerate your first Doctor that you've watched, you have to stop watching or complain about it or whatever for a certain amount of time. That it's only natural, because I had some friends who came into the show during Tennant's run, and then when Tennant left, like, I couldn't get them to watch Matt Smith for a few years, and I was just like, come on, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I've been through 6 doctors at this point. It's fine. There's going to be another guy. It's fine. If anything, I feel like I know that I know that's Eccleston's fault that he was only on for 1 season.
Yeah.
But I really liked his Doctor, and I would have liked to have seen more of it.
Same. He was my first Doctor. I mean, I had seen some Tom Baker ones in the past, but I was like, this is stupid. Because
so
I was a
cheesy.
child and I didn't know any better.
Well,
and I had no appreciation.
No, they're so cheesy.
Yeah.
Plus, old Doctor Who is hard to get into.
Yes. And then, like, so after Eccleston left, it was like, there's a new guy. I was like, I reject this. I think I watched the regeneration episode, and I was like, this guy's asleep the whole fucking time. He's boring, and I just felt bad for Rose.
Fuck that guy!
And then I saw that family that whatever prays together.
Okay.
I'm so bad with names today. The family that prays together. Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, God.
Anyway, it wasn't a Tyler Perry movie starring David Tennant.
Yeah, I'm like, is that a thing?
Anyway, I saw that one and I was like, all right, you know what? This David Tennant guy's okay. This episode's fine.
Yeah.
I'll give him a chance. David Tennant is my Doctor.
Yeah.
Like, I did not ever like Matt Smith. I could not warm up to him.
Really?
Peter
even after I feel like there's a lot of problems with the first season of the Matt Smith run, but that first episode with the crack in the wall and the tapioca,
first episode's good.
I really like that quite a bit. Yeah, the custard and fish fingers. I also was impressed with the fact that they didn't that the end of that the big bad kind of in the at the end of that was not just another Dalek or Cyberman, or because that's one of the things I don't like about Russell Davies is the fact that he's just like nostalgia.
I hate it when it's like next time on Doctor Who and you just hear the fucking Cyberman sound and you're supposed to go, oh my god, but I'm like, oh fuck this. Fuck Cyberman. Like
they did kind of do that. They did do the Cybermen a little bit of a disservice in the new one because
delete.
It was just they weren't super great. Anyway, I'm just messing around here.
They're just the fucking Borg, and it all comes back.
Yeah.
Star Trek First Contact.
Oh, First Contract. Yep. What's our time look like over there? Are we out of time? I feel like we're kind of winding down anyway here. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can't grab talk to the elder over here. I haven't gotten this. We're actually past the place where I've played. Every day.
Is there a Doctor Who game? Video game? video game?
Water broccoli.
Water broccoli.
There have been a few. They're mostly terrible. It's one of those things that definitely gets my hackles up as a fan of video games, where I'm like, if you would just give this to somebody, like, have you ever played BioShock Infinite?
Yes.
Like, BioShock Infinite has a kind of a time and space kind of thing to it.
I told you, I'm pissed off that you didn't have me on that.
The sequential?
Yeah.
Well, we got many parts. So if you want to come back back on for some of them, yeah.
I played that game up to a point, and then I lost access to it.
Yeah. Oh, did you never get to the end of it?
I never finished it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The ending is great. It's so good. So good.
Does Han Solo die?
Yes. Spoiler for BioShock Infinite. Han Solo dies.
Well, as I was saying it, I was like,
yeah, part 22. It's
should I?
Oh, this is the one where Han Solo shows up in this BioShock game. I'm not sure why he's here, but
and he calls you kid.
Yep. He calls you
Even
big
though
deal.
you're like the same age.
Yep. Assistants trained out of the village. Okay, Blackguard Babe.
Hungry man.
He's so hungry.
That's me. I'm never hungry.
I know. I was actually watching the Rift Tracks version of Episode 7, and it reminded me.
I have not seen that yet.
It's okay. I mean, Episode 7 is. It's better for them when it's like the Twilight movies are really the ones are really the Rift Tracks to watch,
and the Transformers ones.
Oh yeah. Anything that's bad.
Plan 9 from Outer Space is one of the best ones too.
That Doctor Who movie is great because it's pretty terrible.
When it's a bad movie, the Rift Tracks are great. When it's a good movie, like the Lord of the Rings ones, are not that funny.
Yeah.
But you know what? Good movies they do really well.
What's
the
that?
Harry Potter movies.
Really?
Yeah, they troll the hell out of the Harry Potter movies.
I think that Star Wars Episode 3 is also a really funny Rift Tracks.
Oh yeah. I'm standing over here, and now I'm sitting, and now I'm standing over here.
It did remind me about. I really like that Han Solo calls what's his face. Finn, big deal through that movie. I like that as his little nickname.
Rest in peace.
Monsters are more ferocious. Their numbers are rapidly increasing. They're boning. Monsters are boning.
Ew.
Yep.
Monster bone.
Nobody wants to see that tiny penguin and that giant other thing having a two-way. That's what I call regular sex.
She's not wearing a shirt.
Who?
Oh, no. She's wearing like a yellow kimono thing.
Yeah.
Freya?
Yeah. It's getting harder and harder to deal with the ones near the town. Uh-oh. Something else awry? I've been feeling a strange sense of uneasiness lately. Let's see if I go through the frost caves. Caves.
Craves.
Man, I got hella frost craves. Why is above ground all one word?
First contract.
Responsible for guarding this village. I gotta send a sacrifice and a guard to their deaths. So what should we do? I don't know, just live here, I guess?
I have 2 giant swords.
I want you to at least choose one of them to take with you. Oh, okay. Been training I want you to take a child with you because I've been training them in the art of.
I thought you were going to say training kittens.
2 swords. I've been training hella kittens.
Aw. Oh, no, I just remembered something I saw this morning.
Well, I don't want to hear what it is because I heard your tone of voice.
Oh, no. Why did I remember that?
I know that there's a game called Bravely Second that came out a little while back, and there was a class that you could make your character called a Catmancer.
Oh, my God.
That just summoned all cats all the time.
A necromancer?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sure that's probably what it was in Japanese.
Yeah.
Having someone experience would be great. All right, well, I think that this is going to be... Looks like it's going to go on for quite a while. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Hey, folks, if you're watching us on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to buy a thing, find one of our Amazon links on the website, please. It is helpful. If you would like to help us out, go to patreon.com/RageSelect, and you can kick us some bucks, and I will send you on Monday, I will send you an email, and it has so many bonus videos.
Bonus!
If you watched one a day, literally, for an entire year, you would still have at least a month after that worth of videos.
That's insane.
That's a lot of videos.
That's
We've been building them up. It's for the people who support the website. We have so many of them. They go back way far. We have like several full playthroughs. So if you like Rage Select and you want it to be a thing and do whatever, go to Patreon, check it out. That does help us.
Went into that woman's house and then left without saying anything.
I was like, nope, this is not where I parked my car. These guys. I'm not taking any of these guys with me.
They don't have 2 swords.
They're going to die.
You're
the resistance.
You can
Your mom is the resistance. Sarah, yes, please.
Listen to me on oneofus.net. Follow me on Twitter at Sarah Devour. Like my Facebook page, Sarah Dworkin, and help me learn how to pronounce first contact without saying first contract.
Yep.
And also tell me the names of all the people whose names I forgot in a comment or a message or a tweet.
Wait, what people, like other Jewish people? Back to that. So
if you look me up,
okay,
you will see that I am Jewish.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm on that website.
You should get on that website.
I'm not famous enough.
Get on that website.
I should get famous first.
All right. You are famous. What are you talking about? You're on Rage Select.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're hella famous. Yeah. Thousands of people have seen your videos. Hella famous.
Literally dozens of people.
It is more than dozens. It is dozens of dozens of dozens.
Literally tens of people.
That's correct. All right, folks. Join us back here tomorrow for some kind of Friday video. I don't know what's going to be yet. I think it's going to be something with zombies. I'm not sure. But
and
we'll
I'm
be
not
back.
on it.
I'm sorry. It's just the way things have worked out, Sarah. We'll be back next week with some new stuff. Oh, look, they made a little claw. A little claw. Oh, now I get to fight now that it's time to be over? All right, fine. This has been I Am Poop Face. This game actually seems pretty cool, and it's $40. So if you got $40 and you want to play an old school JRPG, I think this is probably do worse than this thing. But, yep. We'll see you later.